It's 8:30. I think we're ready to play some D&D. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to hanging out with D&D Star Wars corner, I think. This is where we come to play D&D Star Wars style.
Right here?
Right here. So, yeah, this is our 5e. Welcome. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in chat early, to be honest. We're just going to start over. And I'm sorry. It is... So I read a tweet. It is like the night before Helm's Deep, and we are just kind of worn down tonight. Before we get started, we do have some sponsors. So, number one is Skull Splitter Dice. If you are in the need of some nice metal dice, go to skullsplitter.com. There's a link down below, or use !Skull Splitter in chat, and it will get you the link. And use promo code FeatherFall, get 10% off that order. They're doing new sweet subscriptions if you need like a monthly set of dice, weekly, bi-weekly. Yeah, you can set yourself up. I think it can range from metal to plastic to resin to mammoth tusk, I think, is one of them.
More math rocks. Teeth.
Yeah, teeth. You could take your baby teeth and mold them into dice.
They'll do it for you.
No, there's a company that does that. Don't do it. It's scary. But yeah, go ahead and go to Skull Splitter. Use FeatherFall. Get 10% off. We're also sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee. If you're in the need of coffee, you're probably going to need a lot for tomorrow during the election. I'm staying up all night. I'm not going to bed. You can go to foundfamiliar.com/FeatherFall. Get 10% off your order there. So that's all of our sponsors. The schedule here, every other Monday, we're here playing Star Wars. Every Wednesday, we're playing Wildmount, assuming that tech issues are gone. I'm going to pause Sirenscape for a second because it's kind of like it doesn't fit the theme of where we are. So we are every Wednesday trying to get Wildmount in. We have 2 sessions left. Then we'll be moving directly into our descent into Avernus, which we've got the players stoked, ready to go. Pretty sure it's going to be hell on wheels, I think is the tagline. But yeah, that will start probably in 2-3 weeks, maybe. And then every other Saturday. Hunter, do you have a game this Saturday or next Saturday?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to run a game this Saturday, and we're going to go with a little bit of a Halloween theme, so this will be fun. Because, we need more scary after this.
Yeah,
I might reconsider.
Yeah, no, so we're playing the Gateway Wars every other Saturday, and then every other Sunday we're here with Curse of Strahd, where we have just muck-ducked the Burgermeister. And
here's my band name, Mucked Up the Burgermeister.
Yeah, so that guy, I melted that dude's face. He took 4 scorching rays. No, it was 5, and I think he had like 10 hit points.
Yeah, the joke is he had 10 hit points.
And he took a level 3 scorching ray to the face. So,
have you watched the movie Gamers Dorkiness Rising?
No, sounds unfamiliar.
You would love it. You would absolutely love it, and you can watch it free on YouTube. They literally blow up a peasant with like a 4th level like fire or like a demon killing spell.
Sounds fun. Well,
how much experience do I get for the peasant?
You get 3 experience. But so that's our schedule. We're thinking about getting back into one-shots, not sure yet. But if you are interested in joining in some of these fun campaigns we have going, join our Discord, and you can get in to all the campaigns there. So we post them there first. You get first dibs, and you get a chance. So I'm kind of off the top of Lunchbox's face on the window. Got to move that down.
I want to see all of his luscious face.
Whiskey Gamer saying, Devin, you seem to be slightly out of focus. That is just Devin. He is a mirage on the screen.
He actually moves so fast that he's just a Devon-shaped blur.
Am I out of focus? I look in focus.
A little bit.
Whiskey, it might be your eyeballs.
Maybe it's the whiskey.
Get a little wipe on your screen, maybe.
Too much of the whiskey.
Too much of the whiskey there.
Anyways, so that's who we are. That looks better, actually. That's who we are. Kenna, are you?
Believe it or not, I'm ready.
Do you want to go ahead and go with the recap? Let's go with the recap.
let's go with the recap. 350,000 credits. That is how much the rest of the party is worth. That is in fact the head count or the money that what is it called? A thing?
The bounty.
Bounty
is
that how much the bounty left is on us. So it's not 10,000 each as said in the last episode, but it's 350,000 credits, and that's how much we owe the Huts. Who
That's a lot of moisture farmers.
That's a lot of moisture farmers, and in fact, the Huts are known throughout the galaxy as being the premier spice trader. So we kind of graduated up from Tylo to the Huts. So we're now working for spice traders. I got to tell you, folks, it only gets darkest before it goes pitch black. Our group is running on a little stress. We've only known each other for less than a month. I would say about 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. That's how much we've been together, and the stress is really starting to show. Jack pulled out a gun and shot one of the moisture condensers, moisture pylons, forcing the guy to pay, and then we traded the 200,000 credit or 200 credit back and forth a couple times. He repaired her ship and told Kenna, I can't even remember my name. I'm having issues. Told Kenna that she needs not to find herself and don't get caught up in what she's doing. There was lots of discussion on what to do. As we went back to Mos Eisley, we found a girl who he had seen prior when we were leaving. We decided to question her, and Kenna did very nervously, and set up a meeting at Mos Eisley Cantina the next day, and then we decided to leave. So that's kind of summing it up in a short version while I relax with this soda. How long does it take you guys after she leaves, take you guys to come up around the corner?
I mean, I think I'd probably wait for you to come back to us. We didn't really establish like the protocol for this.
Yeah, I'm leaning against after she leaves. I'm leaning against the side of just the building and just going, oh my god.
I figure I'm behind a building around the corner doing the same thing. Like, this is taking forever.
Were you behaving in some form of primitive dance or mating ritual?
I'll just walk back and be like, guys, she's gonna meet me at the cantina. That was horrible. Why didn't you guys come out and help me out just a little bit? Like even a little bit, even like talking in my ear to tell me what I'm gonna do or what I should say. It was terrible.
We have faith in you. That's what it is. Faith.
It was so bad, guys. But we're gonna I'll meet her at the cantina tomorrow, and so we need to get some rest. And I need to get the robes and stuff. Wash up. I don't want to look bedraggled.
I think we could all use a moment to wash up and relax just a little bit.
Great.
How are you, 1B? You hanging in there?
I am filthy and damaged.
Yeah. Should probably get him checked out at least. So are you just meeting her, or are we all coming together tomorrow?
Well, it was just going to be me. I'm more than happy to take care of it. I won't be as nervous next time. That's not true. That was a lie.
Yeah. Well, the ice has been broken. It should be fairly easier.
Yeah, I'll just go. I don't want to say, hey, these are all my... No, I do want to say you guys are good friends. I'll say you're my friends and stuff, but I think it'd be weird for all of us to show up at the same time, be like, hey, guess what? They were listening. Surprise!
You're like a friend, but close in proximity to me.
Like friend. Well,
no, you guys are my friends.
Yeah, we'll be in close proximity either way. I mean,
yeah, just in case I somehow there's like puppies to kick or children's candy to steal, and then we can make more money for the Huts. Sorry.
We'll see. All right, so back to our room. I mean, because we got a hotel, right?
Yep.
We paid for it. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back and get cleaned up. I think. Get 1B figured out.
Good.
Did the stormtroopers leave?
Yeah, they've left the general area, but they're still like it's the regular patrol.
Yeah, I imagine we'll kind of pick a different street than their patrol, and I'd head back.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
What?
Well, you're breathing rather heavily.
Oh, because it was nerve-wracking.
What was? Just talking?
Why? It was so kind of. Why was it hard talking? I talk all the time, but I couldn't think of anything to say. Like it just kind of wouldn't come to my head. Was all blank. Just random words popped up.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been so bad. She's a girl. You're a girl.
Yeah, you're right. What do you mean it? What'd you say? It shouldn't be bad? You're right, it shouldn't. Okay.
Hey, just don't worry. Get out of your head. Don't worry about it too much. Don't think about it.
Right. I just been beaten to a pulp. I need sleep.
That's it. And then maybe run through some conversations tonight in your head when as you're going to sleep.
Yes.
Yes. Practice what you're going to say tomorrow, and you'll be fine.
I could possibly administer an anti-anxietal for you tomorrow.
It probably won't help. I'm at a new level. All right, so I'm going to start walking toward the hotel.
Okay.
A tranquilizer instead.
So yeah, it's about a 10-minute walk. Streets are still pretty lively at this point. It's 8, 9 o'clock at night. Sun is starting to set. Suns are starting to set. Yeah, you make it with no issues. Is everybody following?
Yeah, I'm going upstairs to the room.
Yeah. Following too.
I'm going to pay for a whole week because I like this place. So I'll pay for a whole week.
Okay.
When we walk in, I'll just say, it's like, we're going to stay here the whole week.
Yeah, it's almost like an automated service to an extent.
Okay.
The hotel clerk is just a bot that kind of less smart than 1B.
Just a bot.
Got it.
Less
Okay,
sentient than 1B.
I'll pay whatever credits I need just to have us there for the week, so we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, I don't remember
just
what we
bot in the world.
I don't remember what we said the price was.
It was ridiculously cheap, it's like 100 credits.
Yeah, I thought that's what we said. So yeah, 500 credits. So just go ahead and deduct that from your list, if you would.
Got it.
Yeah, and you all head up to your quaint 1-bedroom room, and what do you want to just fast forward through nap, or do you want to go
Nap time?
It's true.
The green goes to black. Dun 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 dun.
I'll post up at the table chair combination, whatever's up there in the old room. Trying to find, like, what does a Mustafarian face look like without the? Because I have like a breather on, and I can't find a picture without it. I
don't think they have any pictures without it.
Yeah, you don't really take it off.
No, I'm taking it off. So I'm going to sit at the table, and I'm going to unhook some of the tubes and take off the front breather piece. And I think they have it's almost like a shortened elephant trunk kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of hanging down, and but I'm going to go through and clean the breather piece. I'll take out a bottle of that whiskey I have and kind of wipe it down and get some of the alcohol in there, and just getting some of the sand out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll be at the table.
Mick, Jack, 1B.
I'm gonna go to sleep in the corner.
Just like
Facing the corner.
Squat down, like cover my face with my robe.
Okay.
Pull it down low. Go sleep.
Okay.
Internal systems are at 98.8888%. External exterior hull needs to be repaired. Doing diagnostics. Hull repair to skull. 50%.
So Dryce, I'm gonna sit down while Dryce is doing. It's like, okay, Dryce. So you're saying like, should I go like easy in conversations like, oh, that's a nice drink you have. Hey, what's it, the smuggling road, or should I ease into it?
We're trying to get some information out of her, right?
Right.
You don't have. Why? I'm struggling as to why you're so nervous about business.
Just them.
I hear that information is more pliant after post-coital bliss.
Wow.
Well, if you're keeping it just business, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay.
And can I want to insight Kenna here. I don't want to make assumptions here.
Yeah, so kind of roll the appropriate deception or...
Ooh.
Oh, that was great! Yay! I got a 10.
All right, 17 on my end. I'm looking. I may be off here, but I'm looking to see if there's other intentions with this conversation than just the business side of things. What do I see, Kenna?
You see, she's very kind of excited about meeting a new person that she finds very interesting, and kind of more nervous than you found me about anybody else that we have talked to thus far.
Kenna, you met us just fine, and we're getting along. Just treat it just like that,
Okay.
and I think you'll be fine. And like I said, we're one comm link away from bailing you out of any trouble.
Got it. Who gets the bed?
I think Mick would, probably.
I think. Well,
By the way,
Mick's-
levels
Mick
of
is out.
authenticity for Mick being asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
He's so method.
Well, Mick's out, so
Yeah, I was gonna say Mick doesn't need the bed. He's already in the corner sleeping.
is this a dual bed?
It's a queen size. It's a comfortable queen. It's like not standard queen. It's between a queen and a full.
So not quite a full Freddie Mercury, more like his early work.
Yeah.
Can I go for it? I got a little more work to do here.
No, what's Jack doing?
You have to fight Jack for it.
So Jack pulled up a chair by the door. He's been kind of sitting in. I'm trying to recollect all of our situation here. So the Hutts want us to try and bribe the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers are looking for smuggling ring.
Right.
So, more high level, and you may know this, this would be just general history knowledge, is that the oppressive nature of the Empire, they do, they want to try and have their hands in every pot, right? So they know that the Hutts are super lucrative and they're running a business that the Empire has zero control over, zero anything. So they're constantly just slowly kind of pushing that line to get further into that territory to start reaping some of the benefits that the huts have. And clearly, that the huts would probably push against it.
Got it. Okay. How does exhaustion work in Star Wars 5e?
I think same way as D&D.
Okay. Does everybody fall asleep?
I think I only have to power down for like 4 hours or something. Yeah, I have a 4 hours maintenance shutdown, so I'm only up, or I'm up half the night.
Okay. Is everybody else asleep?
Oh yeah, if I get the bed, like I take off my battle suit and I'm out.
And Jack, specifically exhaustion, first level disadvantage on ability checks, second level one slowed level. I don't know what that means. 3 disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 hit points maximum halved. 5 4 slowed levels. 6 death.
Okay.
Slowed. Level 1, speed reduced by 15. Level 2, speed reduced by 25. 3, speed reduced by 30. 4, speed reduced to 0.
Before we go to bed, if there's anything else you guys want to do.
I want to wait till everybody falls asleep, and then I've got something to do.
Okay. I head over to Dryas. Excuse me, sir. May I have a word in private?
Yeah, let me. And I'm at this point, I'd probably be finishing up, reattaching, getting the tubes on. Yeah, we need to step outside, or what?
Room is fine.
All right.
Sir, there was something that my sensors seem to have witnessed while I was in my blasted state. The one McShin, he appears to be... You are human, correct? McShin? He appears to be human, but he emits an ability that is outside the normal range of human diagnostics. It is a peculiar irregularity, a sense of pure control of his environment.
Well, I guess that's good. That makes one of us in control. We can keep an eye on it, I guess. I don't think we should be alarmed yet. Still, keep him in protocol for healing. Do not remove him.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see what comes of it.
Of course, sir. I wanted to make sure you were aware for your safety.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for bringing that. We'll keep
Very well, sir. I will shut down.
Yeah, let's get some rest. Yeah, and I'll come back to the table, sit down, and kind of, duck my head and sleep in the chair.
Okay.
Fall asleep.
And won't be shutting down first half, second half of the night.
I'll do the first half of the night.
Okay. Yeah, so Jack, everybody's sleepy time.
So once the humanoids fall asleep, I will plink on 1B if he is powered down. Bing, bing, bing.
Greetings. I am 2-1B. Oh, hello, sir. How may I help you?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I'm gonna go out and take a walk. So if anybody wakes up and wonders where I'm at, that's where I'm at. Just thought I'd let you know.
And should I expect you back?
We don't really know that. We'll see.
Should I put an alarm or timer for when it is too long?
No, cancel any alarms or timers. Thank you. I'm a
Of course,
big
sir.
And then I'm going to, as quietly as possible, slip out of the room.
Okay.
And I want to head to the bars. I want to listen. I would like to find a bar where there might be stormtroopers at. And I just want to listen to the conversations. I'm specifically listening for anything about I'm just making sure I remember this conversation. The stormtroopers were asking the girl about the smuggler's ring, right? And they suspected her of being part of it.
Smuggler's
Okay.
Road.
Smuggler's Road.
Yeah.
I
So
specifically want to listen for any information on this Smuggler's Road.
okay. Yeah. So it's what that
And
means.
wait. And I'm correct in saying that's not the huts we're talking about, right? There's some other mystery thing.
Right. So yeah. So
Okay. All right.
so
Third party.
yeah. The idea of a smuggler's road would be like a different hyperspace lane that's not open to everybody. So somebody maybe has charted it that didn't know it before, right? Or it's not common knowledge to everybody.
Got it.
And usually with people like the huts, it brings smaller, people who kind of fly under the hut's radar and fly under the Empire because they know it's free of that. Sure. So,
And I'm gonna stay out all night.
out all night. Okay.
Taking that exhaustion.
I like it. I like it.
Hope it pays off.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do.
And I'll tell you something else. If to get an idea of what I'm acting like, I want to be part of the party. I want them. If I can find a bar with stormtroopers, I want to try and make friends with them and kind of just observe the atmosphere as I'm doing this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Give me. Let's do it. Let's do a straight perception check right off the bat as you're kind of just scoping bars out.
Okay. That's a 19.
Gross, cranky. Okay. Yeah. So after the third bar, you're in the first two for maybe an hour and a half, and you just kind of sit there. There's stormtroopers in and out. There's clearly Imperial officers, but they're not really like they're quiet in their corner, not really doing anything. Third bar. I'll say it's almost like a party in here, and it's a little rowdy. Yeah, so give me a performance check as you kind of just start joining in.
Yeah, man, 3 Jawas tried to take my speeder. Yeah, I had to give him a couple of warning shots and I got away.
That is. That's an 18.
An 18?
I'm pretty good at performance, yeah.
Love it. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Are you actually drinking too?
A little bit,
But not enough to inebriate.
yeah, I'm slightly buzzing, and then from then on out, I'm gonna, flip it over my shoulder when nobody's looking.
You're gonna Cookie Monster the drink. You're like,
I want to smell like I've been to the party. I don't want to feel like I've been to the party.
Sure. Yeah. No, I gotcha. Yeah, you do a good enough job of just kind of blending in and like just dancing where appropriate and kind of like joining in any of the other festivities that there may be. And then it's like it takes a quick break. Like everybody just takes a quick breather from just in the center of the bar and just goes to sit down. And one of the officers approaches and she's like, "What? Look, I haven't seen you around here. Where did you get those moves?"
Oh, moves and then dance moves.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you pick up things here or there, just from traveling.
Oh, I'm gonna have to learn. You want to join us?
Yeah, I enjoy that. Let me buy you all a drink.
Oh, no, this is on us.
It's mighty kind of you.
And-
it's I gotta say, it's good to see some order coming to the outskirts of the galaxy.
Yeah, it's it's kind of a shit post, but they say when you're out in the outer rims, you've kind of that's the closer you are to Coruscant, the higher status you are. So,
Well, I mean, everybody's got their job to do, right? I mean, I never thought I was going to get stuck here, but here I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm Sally. Who are you?
My name's Kenan.
Oh, Kenan. So yeah, come have a seat. And as she walks away from you, she's still in like her actual officer uniform, so she's not a trooper. She's a little bit higher level. And the table that she's at has 5 different stormtroopers just sitting there, helmets actually off, which is kind of surprising for the most part. And they're pretty well into a couple rounds of drinks. You get the feeling that they are pretty gone at this point. And so as Sally comes back, they're like, ah! Raising glasses. Oh, who's your new friend?
Hey, my name's Kenan. How y'all doing?
Oh, hey, Kenan. Have a seat. We just leave for the night.
You're leaving for the night?
No, we're on leave for the night.
Sorry,
It's been a long day. But you don't look. And she's like, shut up. So are you normally from this part of the galaxy, or are you an off-worlder?
I'm an off-worlder.
Oh, what brings you to this shithole?
I'm originally from Corellia, and you end up places and you get stuck. I landed here, just thought I'd enjoy a nice vacation in the middle of nowhere, and
vacation.
My damn ship busted down. I didn't know where I was.
Oh wow!
And now I'm stuck here. I'm working for a mechanic, other side of town, just trying to save up some money and get out of here.
Oh, what's the mechanic? We've been contracting a lot of the local mechanics to kind of work on the fleet and make sure we're all tip top.
Yeah, his name's Blebos.
Blebos. Oh, I haven't heard of that one, but would you recommend him? I mean, we're always looking for contract services.
You want to know the truth? He's a bastard and he rips off everybody.
Well,
you don't want to go with Blebo.
With the Empire has their way to make. We get most things at cost, if you will.
Well, all I'm saying is, if you want to make sure that your blasters jam up and your speed bikes don't work, go see Blebo.
Excuse me, sir.
Hang on a second, I got a bar page.
We're going to go back to the hotel room. So we're about 2 hours into sleepy time. Is anybody staying up, or are y'all just sleepy tight in the hotel room?
Sleepy time.
Yeah. So... Okay. I love it. Does anybody have, how... Now, help me understand this, other DMs in chat. How does passive perception work when you're sleeping?
So basically, whatever your passive perception is, the opponent has to roll and beat that.
I don't.
So if the lowest in the party's passive perception is a 13, whoever's trying to sneak in the room will have to roll better than 13 to sneak past and not wake anyone up.
I love your nefarious instant mindset.
Well, I mean that's like the incident of like how that works is someone else has to use their sneak and beat your PP. They have to beat your PP.
You have to beat your PP.
So as you guys are kind of sleepy time, who has the highest passive perception?
Mine is 16.
Ooh.
Oh, yep. That's never mind.
Also, I even though asleep, I do get perception checks, but I get disadvantage just because I'm in sleep mode.
Okay, so if you would like to go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage, you also have. We just got a re-roll claimed from Cranky in the chat. So,
well, let's see how this goes. I rode the button. I pressed the button. Did it do the thing?
Yeah.
There it is.
15.
15.
15. That's fair. So you all hear. Oh, you guys like these fucking sound effects?
Damn.
Yeah. So everybody, we have to mention this, Chris. By the way, when we
We
part of the rules. No, it's part like to use this online. You have to mention them. Do they kind of like thumb over the?
Thank you,
and-
Sirenscape.
No, we just upped our Sirenscape subscription, so we get all these nifty sound effects. So if you haven't, check them out. Cool. Anyways,
Hit that one
But
more
yeah.
time. Hit that explosion.
Well, that's a different
Nice.
explosion. Same
Damn.
button, different, longer.
Oh.
And then, so I'm gonna say Dryce, you hear it, as well as 1B, you hear it, and then slowly after, you hear the Wilhelm scream, kind of quiet, but you hear it, and it's not super close, but it's in the building.
I'll sit up in my chair and kind of look around in the room, see if anybody else is up. If not,
Emergency! Emergency! Awaken! Awaken! Emergency!
Okay, so everybody, I would imagine, gets that
I will.
ping.
I will tiptoe across the room and peek my head out the door, see if I can see like aftermath of an explosion, people running out.
Smoke.
You don't see the explosion.
Come on,
You hear some commotion, like a floor down. If you were to like think the ends are like just big stairwells up.
The hell's Jack?
Jack out for the evening.
1B, you up?
He just talked to you.
Oh, I didn't know if he was like talking in. I know it was like in character voice, but I didn't know if he was up. So
Yeah.
okay.
I'm actually, you and me woke up, and so I did the emergency alarm and tried to wake everyone else up.
Gotcha. He went out. What?
Yes, he's
All right.
going out for the evening and to not set an alarm.
Well, somebody else is out there setting off stuff. You heard that, right? It wasn't just me.
A detonation has occurred beneath us.
All right. You want to wake Kenna up? I'll get Mick. We should probably be on alert here. And then I'll go over to Mick and kind of like tap his feet with my boot. And,
Kenna's such a sound sleeper.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh, I'm awake.
yeah, Mick. It's going down. It seems like there was an explosion in the building. I think I'm going to go check it out. I don't know if that's a good idea, but excuse me.
Ooh, got a little burp.
Our dinner time, man. It's like second dinner.
Gross.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I make sure the building's not on fire.
Can I do a perception check to filter the air, aka smell fire or smell smoke?
Sure, yeah.
22.
You get no smoke inside. You get a little tinge of smoke. Tinge, small, tiny.
Tingle.
The odors indicate that it was a minor explosion.
Yeah, still worth checking out, I think.
You will notice that the sprinklers haven't gone off in your room.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna go out in the hall and like go try to find like another connecting hallway or a window.
Yeah,
So
so
I move towards the other side of the building if that's where it was, or if it was directly below, I might find a stairwell.
so I imagine it's like, like midnight, 1 a.m., and everybody's kind of like woken up and they're out in their little jammy jams, like looking down the hallway. So as you see, like multiple doors with heads kind of sticking out, and they're, what? Do you know what happened? And so you do find the quickest stairwell, and 2 floors down, you do see that there has been a little bit of smoke. As you kind of come back into that hallway 2 floors down, you see that there's a door that has been, like, if you imagine like a airlock seal kind of fell down over the door, but on each side of it has like burn marks. And then you see debris in the hallway, and people are like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just the guy kind of kept to himself. I think he lived here or something. I don't know."
The guy. What do you mean the guy?
The guy that lives here. I don't know.
Is the explosion going in the room?
So the explosion would have come from the room. There's like a blast door that has fallen in front of the room's door. So
Like, contain the blast.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know. He was kind of quiet. You would see a couple people come in here every once in a while.
Yeah, probably best to go back to your rooms and just to be safe. And I'll kind of go further in and just kind of peek. And I'll send up a comm up back up to the room. Hey, yeah, there's an explosion down here. Gonna get some more information. Be ready.
All right, let's go ahead and go back to Jack while you're looking at that. So, Shiesty Mechanic, I think, we may have to... We'll go check him out. Maybe he does have a good price for, bulk deals.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what's interesting to you.
I mean, we're always interested in trying to find the best deals. But to be fair, so, are you just stuck here? Or are you in need of, like, a lift off planet? Because I'm sure working for a mechanic, you could have gotten enough money to shuttle somewhere.
Well, I'm rather attached to my ship, and I want to actually get it repaired. So,
Oh, what kind of ship is it? It's one of the Star Wars ones. I would assume you know ships, so just...
Yeah, okay, thank you. It's a class 4 or whatever, Corellian something.
Oh, yeah, so you normally just... I mean, I gotta admit, you're kind of brave to come out to the Outer Rim just by yourself. That's not a popular destination for many, especially the folks from Corellia.
Well, see, here's the thing about life, man. It's really short, and there's a whole bunch of planets out there. And even shitholes like this, it's nice just knowing I can say I've been here.
And she's like, let's drink to that. Life is short. And you hear everybody else go, life's short. And like they all just take a quick chug. Well, I fully agree with you that life definitely is short. And, my goal, if I'm honest, is to make as much money as I can, have a nice little nest egg, and then we go and, I go and travel the rest of the planets that maybe I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a nice life. I can understand that.
Sure. So, I'm amazed you've been here for as long as you have been. To be honest, it's quite a drag that we're stationed out here to. Yeah, you can tell, like, almost like longingly looks just off in the direction of nothing.
I mean, can I ask a question?
Oh.
And hey, if it's
sure.
none of my business, it's none of my business. What is the Empire seeing a shithole like this?
Well, that's a funny question you ask. I mean, we know what happens on planets like these, and we know that there's people that need protection. There's people that need help. And we're just here to help. There's people that need liberating.
I've lived for long enough to know what that means. I've seen the people who think they're the kings around here.
Oh, who might that be?
It's them damn huts, that's who.
What do you know of the huts?
I mean, you just about can't borrow money around here without having gotten stuck in some bad deal with them. Thank God. I mean, my mom always told me never be a borrower. I mean, that's how I'm stuck here. I mean, I'm not going in debt to no fucking gangsters. And but everybody knows it. I mean, it's just common knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, everybody does know it, and that's... I mean, that's... Truth be told, and she'll lean into you a little bit. Truth be told, that's kind of what we're doing here. We're here investigating the huts. We've heard... We did get small rumors that there are some rebel sympathizers here. They actually... They took out a contingent on Terrace.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, it's rumors. I mean, we're just... I mean, main goal is to look into the hut, see what kind of... Yeah, we'll see what we can get there. But, I mean, if you seem, nice enough that if you've heard of any rebels around here, you would tell us.
Oh, listen, I'd be the first one in line to rat them out, man. They're nothing but trouble.
You're damn right.
And I figure at that I would probably kind of just mix in like more bullshit conversation and kind of steer away from this.
Yeah, I'm with you. And while you're doing that, we'll go ahead and go back to the hotel. Dryce, so as you're looking at the room, you can see that there's a little bit of debris into the hallway. There's some that kind of splattered up against the opposite wall, but it was pretty quickly contained after that. So one B, the reason you only got a little bit of hint, it's like completely airproof. It's almost like it's just sucking the oxygen out.
And it's like the blast door has dropped, so I can't see anything else.
Correct.
Beyond that, okay. Yeah, if anybody's standing outside, I'll tell them no, get back. Best to go back to your room. They have it under control. It looks like it's contained. And then I'll head back up and get with the rest of the group. Yeah, there was a small explosion. Looks like the blast doors came down and contained most of it. Not much traffic down there. I don't know, though.
This place has bomb doors.
I know, right? You couldn't tell by the looks of it, but yeah, they did.
I'll sit up and go like, he may have they may have installed it. This place doesn't look that nice.
Well,
I'm gonna get up and check our door to see if we have blast doors.
There's a small one
if
on
you
your door.
could possibly slice the door terminal to the blast doors.
Yeah. Let me go and. Is it crowded down there, Trace?
No, everybody seemed to be going back to their rooms. I don't know if we want to go that way or go kind of around and see if we can get to the other side and see what happened there. Or you want to try to hack the door and open it up.
I really want to hack the door and try to open it up.
I know you do. I know you do. I think just with Jack gone, it's a little worrisome. So
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start to suit up.
Oh, I'm suited.
Yeah.
Were you sleeping in the nude, Kenna?
No, I wasn't sleeping in my battle suit though.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay.
I'm guessing there's another layer somewhere in between battle suit and nude.
There's this check, sir.
Say that one more time.
Would you like me to message check, sir?
Yeah, it might be good. Just make sure he's breathing.
Wouldn't be too jacked. We have a situation at our domicile. Please come at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Over.
We didn't really determine how these are. Are they a headset?
It's just like an earpiece, I think we said.
I would have taken it out.
Okay. 1B, you get no response.
All right, yeah, we should. Hey, Kenna, come on. should probably get moving. Mick, you're clothed. You ready?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Sir, there's a note that the door seems to have been vacuum sealed. If there is anyone inside, they will likely die of suffocation, if not their burn wounds.
Oh, you say the happiest things.
Yeah, we better move.
Okay. So as
We'll head back to the door.
Yeah, as you're coming back down, you see it's like a small, about like tummy height droid. Only way I can describe it. About 3 feet tall.
Waist.
Tummy height.
Okay.
Tummy height.
I'm sorry,
Better
everybody.
Adjacent.
Words are like escaping me today. It's about 3 feet tall, and it's in there like it's like has its arm extended and trying to like manipulate the door and the panel right next to it. And then it has like it's almost like a cleaner arm up over the top, like it's ready to spray whatever kind of like fire retardant may be there. And it's like it's going into the room that just exploded.
I'll just sit back on the wall and be like,
Okay, so as you wait a minute, it slices the door open, and as you look in, it is just like a pure soot room at this point. It's just everything has been has been torched and just burnt.
The droid opening it, was it like an employee of the hotel or just like
it didn't have a name tag on it.
Okay. Some random droid.
But you would
Wearing
assume
his fire hat at the moment. So
you would assume it's some kind of droid of some sort.
Belly height droid.
Tummy height.
Tummy height.
That's my new band name, Tummy Height Droid.
Tummy height droids.
And as you look in, there's nobody in there. You don't see a body.
I want to thank Devin for having his side RP moment, because I was able to look at my character sheet and realize I was missing 2 key traits for my class. So now I have an explorer's exploit and I can hold my breath twice as long. So knowing that, I may step inside and just kind of, I'll close the filters on my respirator and I'll step inside and kind of see what I can see, if I can get a better look, see if anybody's in there.
Yeah, so as you kind of follow this droid, it's searching and scanning for any open flames with like this, fire extinguisher on top of its head.
I'll stay in the droid's hip pocket, just kind of, letting him do all the.
As it senses you, work. It says, "Please evacuate the area."
I'll take 2 steps back.
Is it the Shatnerbot 9000?
Please,
please.
Evacuate the area. No, please evacuate the area. It is not safe for you here.
Looking for anybody that needs help.
There are no life forms at this time. God damn it, Devin. Now I can't get it out of my head. No, there are no life forms detected at this time.
All right. Can I do a quick perception check in there? Just kind of.
In 1B, you would probably get the same sense too.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nat 20. So 26. 26
Nice.
would be the total.
Nice.
Just looking for anybody or any kind of clue. Yeah, clue. That's it.
You said
Find a blue paw print.
26, you said?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, so you are pretty quick to deduce that this was not a bomb, but it was some chemicals that mixed incorrectly. And it created some sort of explosion.
Coming.
Yeah, and so even with that perception, you kind of, even with your shutters shut, you kind of get the taste. And it is a heavy, like, chemical taste to it. And in the corner, there is like a workstation that they're working on. But while that's happening, let's go back to Jack. So a couple minutes of, just nameless banter. And so she's like, so, what? I mean, I don't really know what else to say here, but
That's going back to my place?
No. So are you working tomorrow, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, trying to pay off my ship as fast as possible. I'll be working tomorrow.
Yeah. So we may actually just stop by down there if that's cool.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, beers and drinks are on us tonight, so she'll kind of motion to the droid that's kind of waiting. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you then.
And so they all get up. One stormtrooper, he just kind of sits there, and the two of the other ones are like, should we get him? They're like, nah, let's let him sleep it off in the drunk tank. And so they all leave as one stormtrooper is passed out at the table.
He's passed out already?
Oh yeah, he's out.
What does the rest of the bar look like?
It's
Do
still
I see anybody
pretty
who looks Empire leaning?
No, it's still pretty
around.
jovial. And overall, nobody's really paying attention, to be honest. I mean, and you're at like 2 a.m., so the people that are still jovial are fucking hammered. Anybody who's not is like at the point where they're just kind of like...
So no one's really paying attention is what I'm hearing.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm going to sidle up next to my friend. Kind of put my arm around him. I'm going to see what he's got on him.
Okay. Yeah, you don't even need to do a sleight of hand check. What are you looking for in particular?
I'm looking for any kind of key cards. I'm looking for any type of passage codes. I'm basically looking for data. I want to know anything that they have on the rebels in Tatooine. I want to know anything they have on the Hutts. I don't know what I need to get this, or what I could find on him, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know if he has, like, an Android phone or something.
Sure.
But, like, whatever he's got, I'm going to grift the hell out of him.
So he only has like a key card, no data pad. He has 100 credits on him, and then he has the Imperial standard blaster rifle.
I will take the key card. I will take the blaster and put it inside of my duster.
Okay.
He can keep his credits.
Okay. Oh, leave it with some dignity. Okay. Yeah. So the dude's out, and you kind of slowly kind of do that, and then as you start to get up and move forward, you do see like the bartender's like, oh god, this guy again, and he slings him up on his shoulder, unaware of anything that happened, and kind of moves him into the street, and just like hails a Uber.
Troopers, stormtroopers in the street.
Yeah.
Troopers.
Okay. And as I walk out, I will step over him as I head back towards the hotel.
Yeah, and he's slumped up against the wall, just and like
I don't know, like time-wise, how this is fitting. Is it getting to be morning?
You're at about 3 a.m., 2 to 3 a.m., so it's pretty, like, grifters on the street.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head back to the hotel.
Okay. So as you're heading back, you see it on the outside of the hotel. Sorry, in my mic. You see it on the outside of the hotel, just like this blown out. And the outside looks much worse than what they were seeing on the inside. It has just completely wrapped around. You see that the blast, like most of these buildings have these like shutters, if you will, because it gets really bad sandstorms, so it just shuts real quick and just protects anything inside. But you see that has closed, so that's like a bright silver, but all around it are just scorch marks, and you can tell that there's debris that has fallen from inside.
Does it look like our room?
No. It's a
Okay.
couple floors below.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I would have caught that from the outside. Okay. Yeah, I will put on my large brimmed hat and walk in.
Okay. So yeah, as you see it, there's nobody really up. There's still just the attendant droid out there. Nobody really gives a shit, to be honest. As you kind of walk your way up and the stairs, you do see on the floor, you spot 1B outside the room, as well as you went down too.
No, I was just
and Mick.
yeah.
So on the far side of where you're at, you see them kind of outside this blown up room.
I'll walk up to him. Well, what did you do?
I am insulted by said. No, we just heard the explosion. We came down. We're trying to find out what's going on.
I mean, was it a bomb?
Looks like it. Did you know this place has blast doors? And they come standard in the room. We have one too.
Well, I mean, the place has to be up to code.
I guess. I just thought it would be more than 100 credits a night for a blast door.
So, where's Dryce? Yeah.
He's inside.
in the bomb room.
Yeah, we had a droid open it up, and then he went in.
Oh, okay then.
Could I? Oh, sorry.
No, we're done.
Could I take samples to analyze to figure out what was the chemical compound that made this volatile reaction?
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you like? That medicine or technology?
Either or, whichever one you're better at.
Okay.
Instead of a meth lab, it's a death stick lab.
Okay, so I got medicine +3. Okay, I will do that. Ka-chow.
I think we got 2
So
rerolls.
16.
Yep. Yeah, you scoop up enough. It doesn't analyze right away, so it'll just take a bit. And then we'll go back into Dryce. Dryce, so you do see a bunch of alchemy components towards the back, but not much else in this room. It's kind of been all blown to smithereens.
Yeah, I'll let the droid do his sweeping, knowing what I know, and I'll come back out.
Okay. And as you do exit, Jack is now returned with the party.
Jack, good.
What the hell happened in there?
Looks like some sort of alchemical explosion. Not quite sure. I mean, there's no body in there. We came in right as the droid was cutting through the door. I don't know what happened.
No body?
I didn't see a body. The droid scan said he didn't see one. But it is smoky in there, and took everything I could see just to see the workbench with the chemicals there.
Well, that's
Sir, the droid said that there were no life signs. Not no bodies.
That is a correction, yeah.
I will say, with your high perception check, you didn't see body fragments, bones, anything like that. So you would get the assumption that it was empty.
Yeah, I still couldn't see anybody. I mean, we could wait till he's done, till that droid's done with the clearing and do an official check, but
What if this was a timed reaction as a distraction?
I'll go back up to the room and start walking.
Okay.
yeah, hey, keep your comment. Jack, you were out, I assume. You didn't see or hear anything out there.
as in the explosion, or
or
just
anything else, any timed
we-
explosion somewhere else.
we need to talk.
Discuss this in a more private area.
I'll point to the droid.
Well, our room is still intact, so
All right. Let's get everybody in the room.
Know of. Can I report back?
All right. Just like Kenna. I'm like,
Um,
I'd like to imagine McShin still in the room just sleeping.
no, he got up and came with you. He's just a quiet fellow. He's one with the Force, and the Force is one with him. Kenna, so you went ahead?
yep.
Okay.
Do you want to
your
die?
room.
This is how you die.
This is how you die. Cranky ass 2 dies. No, as you enter the room, it's appears to be normal.
All right. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna, and then go back to bed.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the word unsuit and get back to bed, but that's what I was doing.
And like
Undress.
5 minutes later, the rest of us come busting in. Like, listen, we got to talk. Wake up, Ken.
Wait, before we speak, let us do a surveillance sweep in case someone bugged our room while we were gone.
I'll check under the covers and pull the covers over my head.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there we go. It was a 10. Damn.
All is well.
I will use a reroll
Okay.
We have
and
two
take
of
that
them.
18.
Okay. All is well still. Suckers.
So if we're all gathered around the little round table that's in all of the hotel rooms, I will
You two can
first.
order your classic table that goes in all hotel rooms.
I will say, while you all were sleeping, I had a little bit of a productive night. I will first lay out the Imperial Blaster.
As
And
Ken is
second-
sleeping.
Huh?
As Ken is sleeping.
It's and second, I will take the key card out and flip it like a playing card across the table.
Wow.
So
What does this
that's
get us?
I haven't figured that out yet, but that's directly off of a stormtrooper that I befriended tonight. In addition, the Smuggler's Road that they're talking about, Dryce, it's rebels.
I'm like, what?
This might be our ticket out of here.
No pressure.
I think so. And that. So, do we know that the woman that Kenna talked to was rebel? Do we know that?
No.
We
No.
do not. So Jack felt that might be the case, and that's why I went out. So
Okay. All right. Well, Kenna can make contact with her tomorrow. We can see where that goes. But I'm in agreement too. If we can get in with the rebels and get out of here and work under their cover, might keep us shielded from the Hutts a little bit. Imagine their network is wider and deeper than ours.
Oh, is that a key card?
yeah,
Start playing with the key card.
yeah. Can you do anything with this?
Yes, I can. I can pretend it's a plane. Oh, I'm sorry. I can decode it. Let me see what I can do with it. Sorry.
So in my blaster, is that
You are
just
tired.
in the PHB?
Yeah, I think so.
Player hating degree.
Wait. Imperial blaster.
And 1B, while they're all talking, your scan comes back. It is spice.
It seems to be some sort of volatile reaction with spice, sir.
That's what made the explosion?
Was there anything else with it, or was it only spice? Is there another agent I can't?
It was
figure out?
the smaller components to what Like, it was like 4 different components that would all combine. It was essentially a meth lab.
Okay.
A spice lab.
With what I rolled, would I be able to figure out the the bad mixture they made, like the dosage to make that explosion?
I think with a 16, no. But if you have the sample and you have like it broken
Can I work
up,
on it over time? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn how to make spice, guys.
what? you can determine the bad mixture.
That's exactly what I want.
Okay,
Spice guys.
I got you. He's gonna make some bombs, spice bombs. Love it.
Tell me what you want.
Okay.
Spice guys.
Ken, are you trying to decode this instantly, or is it sleepy time?
I really want it to be sleepy time. But I'm going to try.
Tummy height spice bombs.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys.
Tummy height droids and the spice bombs.
Yeah, so I mean, it's your call. If you want to, try and do it now, you can. If
Tell me
not,
hi, droids.
if you want to try and decode now, you can. If you don't, we can go sleepy time.
All right. Jack, you in for the night, or? I mean, I can't say I'm disappointed you got this information. It's just...
Yeah, so here's the downside. I befriended a certain Imperial officer, and I get the feeling she might be a little smitten, and she's going to come looking at me for me tomorrow.
Ooh, hot date?
No.
Well, then
no.
we should probably be gone.
What I mean is we have a short period of time to make this all work. Or
Like I said, no pressure.
Now,
Yes, then I will decode now.
question.
Sure. Oh,
Do we need to use this smitten feeling to get a jump on her and get more information, or do we get to the gone before she gets there?
Were you guys going to, go on a date somewhere?
What?
I mean, you said you're gonna meet, like, where you guys set up a meeting. I'm sorry, I said
No.
date. Are you gonna set up a meeting, like a place where you're going to both show up at the same time?
She thinks that I'm a mechanic working for somebody named Blebo on the other side of town.
Does Blebo know you're working for him?
There is no Blebo.
Yeah, then I'll decode this now.
Yeah, let's I would
Jack.
appreciate that.
when she met you, were you wearing your big ridiculous hat?
I was not.
Damn.
I mean,
I was hoping that if she knew you by your big ridiculous hat, we could set up a dummy someplace with your big ridiculous hat, so that we may flee and leave behind your big ridiculous hat. Do you know how many sensors that blocks when you're in my way?
as he says that, I will pull my hat up and put it on my head.
It's the hat.
Okay.
People hate this hat.
I love your hat. 1B doesn't.
All right, what's Mick during this whole thing?
You just muted yourself. Okay.
Mick is just sitting in the corner watching everybody.
Okay, creepily. Do you have your hat on and you're just...
I got a 17 with my tech check to decode the.
You get the frequency as to which the actual like card reads at.
Okay.
You can't tell where it's for, but you can clone it pretty easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I have the material on me, or would I have like
I
could?
I would think so, because you're kind of like a hacker in a way.
Okay.
And like key cards are like a dime a dozen. You could do it to your hotel key card.
It's like a thumb
Ooh,
drive.
good idea. That's what I'll do.
That's not really how
That's
it
a good.
works.
I like that.
but-
I like that. Yeah.
This will
But
always be
usually
our hotel room. Ching.
Yeah. Do I need to? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Do I need to make another check or?
No, I think you could just do it with
Okay.
that one.
And I'm like, voila! Good night, guys.
Okay. And the stormtrooper is DM-804.
DM dash. What was that?
804.
TK421.
That's just
TK421,
the Dungeon
respond.
Master's page he's on.
TK421. Sorry. I need to watch that. I think that's what I'm going to start over. Skip the Mandalorian.
Post. Hey, Mick, you good with all this?
With all what?
Mick Shin.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Damn it, Mick.
We
Just say yeah.
yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, sure. I'm good. Do whatever.
All right. Well,
You're just letting the force go through you. You're just.
Kenna, if you're good and you got your thing done, we should probably get some sleep and get out of here early.
Yeah. Early.
Okay. So is everybody just going to sleep?
Yeah, I'm back at my table.
For 2 hours. Got 2 more hours.
Okay. You got 2 more hours. Mick, as you're sleeping, you get like a disturbance in the force is what specifically it's called. How in tune are you with that side of where you came from?
Not very. So, just out of character, like just some explanation on my background. My character dabbled a little bit in the dark side after everybody in his temple was killed, and he's kind of the sole survivor.
So you survived Order 66.
Survived Order 66, and
so you felt that disturbance before. You felt
right.
that just change in the force. Where it once felt like warm and comforting, it now feels cold and like ominous. Alone, yeah. But as you're sleeping, you get this really vivid, intense dream. Someone you knew back at the academy, back when you were training at the actual Jedi Academy, struck down in just cold blood. And you get the battle sense of what it was. You get the back and the forth of the lightsabers, just off each other, and you get the feeling that light has perished. That light has been snuffed out, and you kind of get a feeling of who it was snuffed out by. And it is the one and only Darth Vader with all of his Inquisitors. So you see the other 6 that are there with him.
And I'm getting the sense that they're on this planet right.
No, it's not here. It's not near you. It's just it was like a being that you were, I don't want to say intertwined with, but that you were close with at one point.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up, obviously, and then just kind of stay within myself, try not to wake anybody up, but I'm gonna try and meditate and search my feelings and find it to be true.
Yeah, so as you feel into the force is kind of how this is put. You get the feeling, you kind of see the party that's with you. You sense their life forms, and you kind of back up out of it. You zoom out a bit, and you sense where this is coming from. It is coming from Mon Cal. Is that the planet?
Mon Calamari?
I think it's Mon Cala.
It's Mon Cal is the planet.
The actual planet, yeah.
Mon Calamari is the Akbar species.
That's the species. They're
yeah.
Mon Calamarians.
Mon Cala is the planet. Thank you.
Yeah.
I only have Mon Cauliflan.
And you get the feeling that it's not. You know him, and he's a horned figure. I can't remember the exact race, but you knew him as Farron Barr. You two trained together. You remember a time of when you actually sliced that horn a little bit, just with when you were dueling lightsabers. But you find yourself like being centered around Mon Cala, and deep within, like underneath the surface, you get that sense where you felt Vader, where you felt the Inquisitors. That's where that instantly takes you when you start to meditate, and you can't sense that warmth there anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to just ignore it.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, well, so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of retreat within myself, and more so than I already am, and kind of ignore it.
Okay. So when you do that, do you like center your emotions, or do you kind of let that feeling of loss take over?
I try and close myself off to the Force as much as possible.
Okay. I will say that when you were reminded of your Jedi training days, you got a reminder of that warmth that the light side of the Force brings to you. You get a reminder of just how comforting it was. And then now that you're in the place you are, it is that cold and alone feeling that you felt before, but that's where when you look inside of it, that's where you're at. Okay. And it gets to be about the time that everybody else wakes up. You do find Mick meditating in the corner where he was sleeping.
Have we seen him do that before? Meditate?
Mick, that'll be a question for you.
No, I don't think you guys have.
I don't know if we're all like. I mean, are you talking? Are you making any noise? Or are you just quiet with your eyes closed?
No, just sitting there in a meditative trance, just not moving, saying. It's not like Doctor Strange and
Endgame, Infinity War.
Yeah, where his face is all. Was it Infinity War? I couldn't remember if it was Infinity War. Where face is all like moving around. No, it's just I'm just sitting there, quiet.
I mean, should we interrupt him? I kind of feel like we should just not.
I'm going to sit in front of him. No, I'm.
Sorry.
I'm going to sit in front of him, and I'm going to sit a space away, and I'm trying to mimic and try to focus because I had that experience on Corellia.
Now, Kenna, do you have force powers?
I had before out of character. I had them before we did this, and I tried to reconstruct it, and I wasn't able to add the force.
Let me ask: are you going to like multi-class into like force-ish? Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's the plan.
Okay. You sit there and you try to meditate. You get lost in your thoughts, and you get to thinking about the big day ahead, and you get to thinking about your conversation, but you can't quite detach yourself from that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Am I still able, in the trance that in my meditation, am I still able to sense the other party,
Absolutely.
the other character parties? So I'm still aware of them, and I can sense Kenna starting to meditate. Is there any way that I can like reach out to her, like
Reach out with the Force.
feelers out there?
I will say, do you have any now? Star Wars world, you probably could, but do you have any skills that would assist in that?
I have the guidance power, but that's really just, you know.
It's like a D4.
Well, yeah, but that is adding to ability checks if she was trying to meditate and trying to develop some powers.
I love the flavor in that because I think it's great. I think as you're trying to cast, as you cast guidance, that would be you just trying to reach out with like the force that does surround you. Can I give me?
I just linked it in the chat.
Can I give me? Oh, what would this even be? I kind of want to say insight check.
Would I be trying to beat down my? Basically, I'm trying to calm myself down.
Yeah.
Mick Shin is trying to reach me.
What about
At the same-
concentration?
Yeah.
I think that's great. Yeah, let's do that. So that would be just straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
And you have a D4 because the guidance that Mick Shin's trying to give you. Plus, there is one more reroll
And
in
a
there
reroll.
from Cranky.
I got a 20 with my natural roll and my D4.
Ooh.
So I got a 19 plus 1.
So, Kenna, as you sit there and you try and meditate, and Mick, as you're trying to like bridge the force between you and Kenna, as you sense her try and sit in front of you, Kenna, I'm gonna say you get this quick second worth of like warmth that just overcomes your body, and you get the feeling that it's safe, it's comforting, it's good, and then it flees instantly. You don't get the sense that it's Mick, but you do get the sense that you do get that warmth.
All right, but it's like a quick, and and it's like I'm gone, right? Like that. It's just kind of a touch. Like I just kind of like.
It's like you become flush really quick, and then it just
Yeah.
flees really quick.
And then I'll wait a couple more seconds and just kind of look up and say, "Oh,
What is everybody else doing as these two are like face to face meditating?
I think
I
I'm
mean,
just
does that
staring.
depend on like our concept of time while they're in their dreamscape? You know.
I think I'm just staring, watching it. It's like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, I think much of the same. Like seeing Mick do it and then kind of join in.
Analyzing. One moment.
Let them do their thing. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Never seen that before.
I've never seen that before. Okay, so as you are shaken out of it tonight, Mick, you are aware that like that presence is, you felt it, and then it, because you weren't a Jedi Master, you were more of just a common Jedi.
A Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you haven't honed these powers in a long time, and so you're shaking off that rust. But you got there, you could feel the presence, but then you lost it.
And then, so I'll open my eyes and I'll look at Kenna and be like, did any of you all feel that?
I'll shake. I just kind of like look at you and kind of like quickly like I don't want to go like yeah, like I'm being very kind of silent and reverent, but like still I don't want like to broadcast it. I'll just kind of like shake my head. Yeah, like.
No, I didn't. Was I supposed? Were we supposed to feel something?
No, I just curious. See if
Nothing on my
anybody.
sensors.
I definitely think we need to get going today and maybe get off the planet. So if you all have any ideas, let's get about it.
I gotta meet up with Tala and I'll I gotta go buy some robes first because I'm in my battle suit. Like I don't want to show up bar like this.
Yeah, I need to get some stuff too.
And I'll just get up, still looking at Mick, and just kind of like walk out.
And just while you're doing that, the race of Farron Bar is an Iktachi.
I wouldn't have known that. So Kenya has left, right? You left?
Yeah. I kind of like, all right.
Okay. As soon as she leaves, I'm going to say to the rest of the group, listen, I don't know all of your opinions on rebels, but we do have an alternate path here. I've made an end with a captain of the Imperial Guard. If we can find out where the rebels are, we turn them in exchange for passage off of this planet. If the Hutts know we're with the Empire, they won't come after us. They can't come after us.
Or we sell out these rebels.
Yeah.
I mean, in doing so, we sell out these rebels.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right.
None of this feels right.
Why not discover the railroad or underground road and use it?
It's more what I was thinking. I mean, I'd rather run the rest of my life than sell out innocent people.
All I'm saying is, I don't know what kind of dogs you got in the hunt, but I don't. And I'm not opposed to doing what I need to do to survive. I mean, we are stuck. We are hoping that one, this lady that Kenya's going to see is actually a rebel. Two, that they have a way off of that they actually have a smuggler's road. And three, that they would be willing to take 5 people in dead up to their asses to the Hutts. Or we use the information and we get out of here. Clean slate. Start over. I'm just saying.
we're in a tight spot.
Damn, we're in a tight
We're in a tight spot.
I want fuck, goddamn. That does not feel good or comfortable to me. I think we need to get some information from the other side and maybe see what Kenna can come up with.
Oh,
It is not my first choice to sell out a bunch of individual innocent people. I don't know that.
I mean, there's bloodshed on both sides. This is coming as somebody who. I'll stop short there. I'm just laying some bricks down a possible other avenue here.
Yeah. It's too early. Too early for these decisions. I think we need to let Kenna do her thing and get that information. I mean, I want to live. Oh. I want to live. But I don't want to live under HUD control. I don't want to live while destroying the lives of many others. I could live in a hole somewhere.
But preferably not here.
Definitely not here. I just have a hard time sending people to the slaughter. I mean, we did our best with the moisture farmers. Covered their ass. Made it the best thing that it could.
I mean, I'm
we
sorry.
Can't fix everything. We can't fix everything, but
I didn't ask to be born in this world, and all I know is there's not that many good people out there.
So,
It's just yeah.
So, I think everyone's in agreement that we should maybe be looking at these rebels for some help, and we could possibly turn the Empire against the Hutts.
I think that's...
I mean, if all the cards line up.
It'd be kind of fun.
I think that's best case scenario.
Just saying it out loud, we might be increasing our bounties slightly. Because Hutts probably won't forgive it. So we gotta be careful.
It is a lot of bridges to burn.
Well, I mean, we are good at burning things.
That is correct.
All right, let's cut to Kenna. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm going out to where she said the roads were. I'm gonna buy some robes.
Okay.
She said they're just in that little place, so I want to buy them. Yeah. And that's what I was gonna go there. It's like, hey, white.
Okay. Yeah, you easily.
Yeah.
30 credits. Pretty cheap. Standard dress for around here. And the shopkeep's like, would you care for some sandals to go with those robes?
Sandals, yes. And I will buy the sandals.
Oh, great choice. And it's like these Birkenstocks. Oh, these would look perfect.
Thank you. Do you have anything that takes off tracker?
Oh, no. Wait,
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What kind of tracker is it?
Oh, just somebody's keeping tabs on my location. I want to get it off.
That sounds like a hut tactic.
We all make bad choices, and then we try to make good ones.
Good luck.
Thank you.
They instantly, as they just turn away. Space Birkenstocks, absolutely.
Better than space Crocs.
I want some space Uggs. They'd probably be really comfortable.
I'm gonna get the robes. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna take off because I have my tracker on my battle suit. I'm gonna take off the battle suit, throw on the robes. So I guess I would have to figure out how that lowers my AC. But I'm gonna put on the robes and I'm gonna carry my weapons underneath the robes, but I'm not gonna put them on the battle suit because I'll keep the tracker in the hotel. And then I'm gonna go down to the cantina.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put the little comm in my ear.
What's everybody? Okay, so while you're on your way back to the cantina, what's everybody else doing?
Does anybody else need supplies? I need to pick up some stuff. So I was thinking about going out too.
I probably shouldn't set my face outside. The last thing I want to do is run into Captain Girlfriend.
Sir, I could use some purchases. I will come along.
Yeah, I would say one be during your maintenance and recycle, You still have some blaster damage on you. You've repaired like your internal software.
But there's still like blade metal.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tonight's episode title: "The Dark Before Kenna Gets Lucky."
Before Kenna gets lucky.
Maybe.
Yes, you will need like some external repairs to you.
My plan is to buy one of the dumb pit droids.
Okay. Yeah, you can find one pretty easily. What else are you looking for, Dryce?
I'm looking for some fragmentation grenades.
Ooh.
Yeah, so a couple different kinds. I'd like to get a couple frag grenades and a gas grenade.
I can tell you who to get that from. It will be a gentleman by the name of Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna.
Well, not that guy.
Bib Fortuna Katara Samoa.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Is there another dealer in town?
Give me. We're gonna need to do a check here.
Let's do it. Check it out. Checking with Jack.
Give me. I'm gonna say, skullduggery. No, give me a.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Investigation check. I like that better.
It's not good. Do we still have a reroll in chat?
We do have a reroll in chat.
All right, because that was a 2. And that's a 2. I rolled 2 2s for a total of 2.
Okay, so as you ask for grenades, everybody kind of like, what about these bracelets?
It's just grenades strung together.
It's like one of those really blue beads that are on a bunch of like cheap bracelets.
Like at the surf shop at the beach.
No. Not something that blows up.
These will blow up people's eyeballs with how beautiful they are. No, you're getting nowhere, to be honest.
All right. Shit.
And I'll call him over to 1B.
1B, did you had luck, I hope?
Yes, I found a used model, but they charged me full price.
Yeah, this planet. All right. Well, I'm coming up empty, so I'm ready to go back.
Yeah, 1B, I'm going to say that's like 500 credits, too.
Yeah, it's actually normally 400, so that's
Okay.
that's totally fair.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to ask is, would I be able to find medical supplies of any kind?
Yeah, there's like a Rite Aid or something. Easy enough to find like a quick drugstore, in all honesty. There's like... Are you looking for more of like the herbal remedies or
No, I'm looking for like
real science
like
stuff?
straight up like a med pack, antitoxin kit.
You can find a med pack. You're not going to find an antitoxin kit here.
Okay. And that'll do. I will buy 2 of those. They are 300 each.
Ooh. Okay. Jack, are you looking for anything? Or are you chilling in hotel?
I am staying at the hotel, but I did want to look at the blaster a little bit.
Okay.
So do they just care? Is it just a blaster rifle? Like, is there anything special about it? Like, if I look at it?
I have the blaster for you. It's an E11 blaster rifle. I got the website for you too, as you peruse at your fancy. Yeah, so it is a blaster rifle. It is pretty. How that relates to 5e, we'll figure it out. I don't think they can use the E11 blaster rifle, but specifically that is what it is. Wildly inaccurate. It's got a -3 to hit.
Oh, that's funny.
So, okay. Mick, what are you doing?
I don't need any supplies, so I'm just hanging around.
Hanging with Dryce or hanging with Jack in the hotel?
Hanging with Jack.
Okay.
Oh, are repair kits available?
For what specifically?
Repair kits are like healing kits for robots.
Yeah, I mean, you can find it easily at the same place you would get like a first aid kit.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, go ahead and if you want to get one of those. We're going to cut to Kenna in all snazzed up in the white robes. You are making your way to the cantina.
Yep.
It is. It's like 10, so it's like a late breakfast. There's people there. They're sitting at the tables, and you do see the girl that you saw yesterday. Which, does anybody remember the description of her? Off the top of your head. I do remember, like, short brown hair.
Redhead?
No, I don't think it's red. That seems false. I wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, like hair up in a bun. I almost pictured like Ray, if you will, but not Ray. Not Ray, everybody. It's not canon. In the nice white, like tight robes.
Ray adjacent.
Ray adjacent, yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Go on.
Did she give her name? I don't think she gave her name.
Tala.
Tala, that's right. She did.
Yeah. And she spelled it for me too.
I think I spelled it for you. Anyways, so she's sitting there, has a nice, like, cup of what you would assume is like calf. Oh, hi.
I wave to her and I'll just focus, Kenna, and I'll sit down and I'll like then I'll like look at her and then get up and then I said I need some cafe. I need some caf, please. Like just like I'll stand up, go to the bar, like I need caf. Can I get some caf? And just keep on bringing it to me the more I drink, please.
The bartender's like, okay, we pours you a quick cup and.
Is it hot?
Oh yeah, it's very hot.
All right, I'll go back. I'm sorry, I forgot my cafe. I apologize.
Oh, I mean they typically bring it to you, but
yeah, thank you. No,
that's one way to go about getting it. So, well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I guess.
Got the robes. You said they were right over there.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Thank you.
So you did say you wanted to talk more, and my interest has been piqued. So what can I help you with?
Well, so we did notice, or me and I'm with a bunch of.
And before we get too far, I did tell the bartender that these are. I mean, the least you could do is pay for the calf. So I did want you to know that ahead of time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no. So I was just wondering. I saw you getting by troopers, and I was kind of concerned. Just seeing, make sure you were okay, and
standard in every day around these parts recently. If we're not getting harassed by the troopers, it's harassed by the huts.
It's
or some other piece of villainy and scum in this area.
Man, the huts are something else, aren't they?
Well, I mean, when you're willing to bend the law enough, sure.
No, I was just.
And I would exercise caution with maybe bad-mouthing the largest crime syndicates on this planet. Just in open cafes.
No, we're fine. We're fine. No, I was just kind of seeing, I'm new here,
and you're new here.
I got harassed on the other planet by some stormtroopers, and say we may have some common experiences.
Oh, what planet is that?
I was on Corellia for a little while, and then Cleo went way out to Peroni, and now I'm here, and not by choice.
Oh, oddly enough, there was. Oh, never mind. Well, so yeah. I mean, that's my story. We were harassed daily. It sounds like you were. So what came of these stormtroopers?
Well, they stopped.
And she audibly laughs. Oh.
Yeah. They. We'll just make the long story short, and they stopped. So I don't like it when I see people being harassed.
Well, I'm curious of what made them stop. Did you stand up to the bully, or did you run, or did they just somehow their conscience got the better of them?
I don't like bullies.
So you stood up to the bully then. I am to understand. Well, I mean, that's always one way. As she kind of like gestures to the people in the bar and everyone around. It is not quite an option here, unfortunately, and I would, again, advise probably against it. Because you're easily outnumbered, 10 to 1.
No, I understand. I know where I am, and I know, and I'll blow in the cafe, and I know who's paying for the cafe right now, so we're all good.
You are, right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You said the Huts, so have you had dealings with them in the past, or?
As in yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
dealings with them.
What were those like?
You know what? I gotta say, I'm not a good liar. And
I could tell by your face.
Thank you. I'm working for him right now, and I don't...
Well, I think that concludes this conversation, then.
And I don't want to anymore.
So I'm assuming you have the tracker on you.
No.
What, did you take it off?
Yeah.
I don't... Okay, which one did you take off? Did you take off the obvious one? Or
yeah, I took the one that they put on me.
Did you take off
There's
the
two.
not so obvious one?
Well, the one they put on me, is there two?
There's that one, and then there's one that they will have put on you at some point that you may probably have not noticed. So I'm assuming you took off the obvious one.
Yeah.
And is it just you?
No, we got... yeah, we got a couple of... I got a couple of friends.
Were they the other ones that were kind of standing around? So I noticed one of them was an old droid from the war that was of the Rebel make and model. Is that correct?
I'm gonna lie my ass off and say no. I don't know.
Go ahead and
He's a medical-
give me a
he's a
deception
medical droid.
check.
Yeah. And did we use all the rerolls?
Yes, those are all done.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad. I like these dice. 19.
19. Okay. Well,
It was old medical droid.
maybe this isn't the best place to talk, but would you be willing to take a show of faith and follow me, and I can assist with part of your problem.
I'm gonna take my comm piece out of my ear and put it on the table and say, "Yep, I'll come."
Oh, are your friends on the other end of that?
I didn't turn it on, but they wanted to make sure I was okay.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, assuming you aren't a Hutt spy, and she says that last one very quietly, or Imperial sympathizer, we could probably help here.
I'll take the comm piece and put it in the coffee.
I will say we are not in search of followers, primes, and views, so I appreciate that. But I'm going to have to ban you, I'm sorry. Well, follow me. And so she stands up. She actually drops a credit or two on the table. and instantly walks out like the back door into the alley.
And I'll follow her.
Okay.
But I'll wait a couple steps.
Yeah, sure. So you take a bunch of turns, quick twists. It is pretty narrow alley, so I would say at this point you're kind of lost of where you're at. And then she like moves a piece of garbage, what you would assume is garbage, and it like opens this quick like side panel into the back of a building. And she walks in. Do you follow?
I do.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight. So I do want to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. EP Deadpool 50, I'm sorry you got banned, but you're the worst.
Get out of here.
I want to say thanks, Whiskey Gamer, Devin. Thank you for the Prime subs. We always appreciate it. We are on the way to Twitch Partner. Very long road ahead. We're at the Couch to 5K, and we're at the first day. So if you want to just, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that follow button.
We're still in the Dorito phase of Couch to 5K.
Yeah, we appreciate everything you have. Everything you just even being here to hang out with us.